Howdy, howdy, howdy. Let me get my microphone over here where everybody can hear me. Alrighty. Well, I apologize for last night losing the internet and having all them problems, but I hate doing that. Ralph had a good show going. But anyway, I put up the backup video, so you only have one video to watch in the playlist now. You won't have to go through three of them. Anyway, we got, Sparky, you're in here kind of early. You're going to have to drop out, come back in 30 minutes.
That's unexpected.
Yeah, we got Dave's Hobbies, Jerry, Ron, Australia, Brad in Australia's here too, so Grandpa Rails. You go back to Grandpa Rails again? Jeez, you're trying to keep me confused. What name you're going by? See who else we got in here. We got Dave, Knight, Cool Tropolis, Ralph's in here, Ken, Dave, BNSF. Alrighty. Well, like I said last night, Andy's out of town this week, so he won't be in here tonight, I don't think.
You could do like I did. I'm in here.
Yeah, well, kind of hard for him to drive and keep up a cell service.
Yeah, it doesn't work all that well on the road.
No, especially when he's going through all the mountains he's going through.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. I've tried to keep up with like a pier, or yeah, it was when we were still in a pier or whatever. Driving one time and it just goes in and out.
Yep. Well, as Bill would say, we'll go through a little bit of homework. You'd think I'd write this stuff down and have it right here in front of me, but I have to write it all over the place to start with. All right, February the 18th, we got the Bill show. That'll be with Andy and his gang. Then the 19th, where you got Big Bill doing the finish up on his layout series. He'll be showing off exactly what he did on the peninsula and everything. And then on 26th, he'll be back with Who's Big Bill Talking To, and that'll be with William A. So that's what we got left for this month. Looks like Chris is over feverishly working to get his LEDs up. Tim, he got kicked out of the house again, so he went to a hobby shop and blew this month's finances.
Not quite, but close.
Shoot. Hang on. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, 206. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye. All right, let's see. Michael's got a question here. Let me read it again. All right, Michael's question. I put a balance up. I put a valance up on my layout. Should it be painted the same color of the fascia weather or paint yet? I paint same as fascia on the lower level.
That or possibly the same color as your ceiling.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're the same color as the ceiling. It all depends on if you want it to stand out or not. I mean, I've seen some nice fascias. Who was it? They put the name of the railroad across the front of the fascia. They actually like made something out of it. Besides trying to use it to hide something, they used it to elaborate on their layout, and they had their name across it. But I guess it all comes down to your backdrop, or you can paint it the color of the sky. If your backdrop is, where you can look through it or whatever. I guess that's personal preference.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Steve. Steve said he just wanted to jump in real quick. Mama's home momentarily. So he might be coming back.
I mean, I would say on that valance, just start off with whatever color is the lightest, and then see how you like it, and just do it of it. And if you don't like it, then you can paint it darker.
Yeah. Eric's suggestion was paint it day glow orange.
So you don't hit your head on it.
Yeah, maybe Big Bill come in here in a little while. We got him a new project to work on.
Fun.
All right, anybody got any train shows they're fixing to go to?
Can't say as I do.
I got the Piedmont train show coming up March 14 and 15, I think it is. Then about a week later, the live steamers down south of me, about an hour and a half, they're going to have their first public run day on Saturday for this year.
I got work and some more work.
Grandpa said Bakersfield March 7th through the 8th. Or 7 and 8. However you want to say it. I think everybody's going to spend the night just saying hi to each other rather than talking. Well, looks like Dave BNSF's going to be moving. Jim Ralph wants to know if you're okay. He said you're awfully quiet.
I'm doing some research here.
Yeah, he bought him a concrete company from Walters today.
Trying to find some industries for the layout. The switching layout that I'm building.
Yeah, Kyle said he's got a train show coming in March too. So he needs lots of chassis stuff. Kyle, if that's up there in Bakersfield, y'all join up with Grandpa Rails. Yeah, Rob said I'm doing research on where all the manufacturers are going. A lot of the doors are closed in the last couple of years. Walther's catalog is getting rather sad.
Well, I don't know if that's the case or not, because some of these manufacturers, Walters is actually buying the kits from them and then repackaging it as a Walters kit.
Yeah, but if they're closing up, they're not going to be able to do that. You're moving to China, Dave? All right, Kyle, that's where's that show at? Is that up there near Birmingham? One in March? Yeah. All right, Ari McKeever. How you doing? He just got in here. He said, good topic would be rail industries with their own rail yard storage.
What kind of rail yard? I mean,
Can you store the cars in while you're waiting on them to fill up, like at grain silos, concrete plants?
storage tracks or actual yards or.
Well, he says storage yards, but they're storage tracks is what they are. Just where they bring in all their empties and store them up while they're waiting to get filled up. Go back out. Well, Mr. Eric and Joseph had just shown up.
Okay.
You got more of that to share with everybody, Eric?
I'm gonna go too. That's stuffed crust here.
Oh, that's a pizza?
Yeah.
Kind of look like a Danish of some sort, that one you're eating on.
No. Just came hot and fresh.
All right, Ari said they're building an ethanol plant not too far from him. 4 to 6 tracks with all new tank cars and grain cars.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Passing by you, Marty's here. Martin. Yeah, Martin, you're right about that. I won't go into that on there.
I'm back.
All right, Ralph said there's a couple of rail car manufacturers here in southern Ontario, and yes, they do have storage tracks.
Yeah, I got storage tracks for my grain silo that I built. The local grain silo even has storage tracks off of the yard. You have the yard, and then at the other end of the yard is the grain silo, and they have their own storage tracks. They also have their own switcher.
Yeah, Rob said Budweiser in St. Louis used to have their own railway. Manufacturers Railway sold it off years ago and it's switched locally now, but all the track is still in place and a lot of car storage on the property.
I believe that.
Yeah, Ari's. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to shoot down there tomorrow and check it out.
Ari was saying if you have a building, if you are building a small layout and don't want a large yard, pick a couple of industries with their own storage and run in and out on the main. John on his peninsula, the track planner, put right there on one side of the peninsula. He's got some factories there. One's a grain storage and got a dairy distributor and one or two other places. So he designed that where it had storage track there for all those industries and still gave it room to switch out without getting on the main.
Back to a real yard, doesn't matter what type it is, takes a lot of space to do right.
Yes, it does.
All right, here you go. This is from Sparky 107. YouTube is cracking the whip on people eating on videos. Said they are doing their part to help with obesity. LOL. YouTube does like to help the creators for sure. LOL.
Cracking the whip on obesity.
We're gonna run some trains with a little 2 feet of truck I have right now.
Yeah. I guess Joseph is having a little problem with his camera. All we're getting is a black picture.
There he is.
Yep. He finally put enough quarters in the slot.
He started pedaling hard enough.
My computer meter was going out.
Keep pedaling, Joe. Eventually, you'll get the audio to work too.
My audio's not working?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You're all digital, Joey. Or at least for me, you are.
What's up?
No, he's fine here.
Is he?
Yeah.
Let me refresh.
Yeah. You're the one in the hotel.
Yeah, I know. I spent 5 years in a hotel room.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Andrew Gilmore just jumped in. How you doing, Andrew?
Hey, Joseph.
Go on, Eric.
Not much. Trying to get my layout somewhat running.
Good.
Do you have handrails for a Athearn SD40 by chance? I remember I texted you a while
I
back.
do, but they're. Well, I do, but they're for a client. I still got to figure out how to. Well, I got to put them back on. I haven't touched. I took a week off, just working a lot now, so, and performing again. So, took a week off from working on projects, and I started working on my diorama. Which I started
I
last
saw you
night.
posted some stuff about your diorama.
Kind of, it's getting there. Mounted on the right, and it's going to be an overpass and the little slope of for a highway on the left side.
Which one on here would you guys recommend? Walthers, MTH, Concord, or Broadway Limited?
For what?
For Pennsylvania Road coaches and cars.
Depends on how much you want to spend.
Right. Depends on price. I love Broadway Limited passenger cars. I love Walther stuff.
Yeah, Walther, they do look good. I was still looking for the red ones though, which I don't think Walther's bad.
It also depends on, are you getting a set or
Just single.
just single car?
Yeah, just single car.
And that's all train stuff.
What? Yeah, that's the model train stuff.
Makes great stuff too.
Bachman, you said?
MTH.
Oh, MTH, yeah.
Well, Bachmans are good too. I mean, I know a lot of people. I mean, I know Bachman could be cheaper, but they really stepped up their game, in my opinion. I've never been a huge passenger car collector, but I always love MTH, Walters, Broadway Limited, and even Rapido has some outstanding cars. But you're asking a lot of money for those. But you know what? The detail they have are unbelievable. Another thing, what kind of passenger cars are you looking for? Are you looking for Madison coaches, heavyweights, Pullmans? Well, Pullman's a company, but Streamline.
I truthfully don't have a preference. To me, a coach is a coach. The only thing that I can tell the difference is the color.
Well, with Streamline, it's
You need to find out if you're going to do something for like Pennsylvania Railroad. You need to find out what if you're going to do it by prototype. Find out what coaches they ran.
The thing about prototype, I'm like modeling somewhat prototype, but not fully prototype. You know what I mean? Like I'm modeling some of the same industries and some of the same locations. But there'll be like more hills. The chalk plan would be a little bit different.
I mean, you don't have to follow prototype. Just
what you can do is look look for a prototype. Look for a prototype of a Pennsylvania Railroad train set, like maybe the Keystone or something, maybe towards, I would say, the end of the 50s to the early 60s before the merger.
Mhm.
And those
Yeah, that's
parts
not modern.
are pretty short in those days, and you could probably do a mixed match of Streamline and Madison,
Mhm.
along with a couple of baggage cars, and I think, yeah, they had box cars and baggage cars,
Well-
40 footers, and I think 50 or 60 footers, if I'm not mistaken.
The reason I want the passenger cars is so I can run this on like an excursion train, if you know, sort of know what I mean.
Oh, you gotta go for Madison coaches.
Yeah.
Wow, only 200? That's not a bad deal. Is it DC or DCC?
DCC. And
Really?
sound.
200, that's not a bad price.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
I'm broke right now. I'll pick that up. That's a steal.
Well, let's see. We got Dwight, Robert, and Lloyd. They just jumped in and said hey to everybody.
Alright, and then on this. Found one like this. If I can find it still. No, not 30. 38's weren't even around in the Pennsylvania Railroad days. My internet sucks.
How much are those GG1s?
Those are N scale.
On scale?
They're 150.
Yeah, 500 for O scale. I'm so glad I got out of O scale.
Hey, Josh bought us scale. I'm like, why do you still model it? It's so expensive.
The way I see it, if you have the money and you have the space, then by all means go for it.
Yeah.
You know, what stopped on collecting O scale was